Welcome to 2K Sports. Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now here's Halliburton. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. San Antonio with a rebound. Here's Fox. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Fox has got his second basket.
With the way he can stop and start, it's impossible to take that pull-up away from Fox.
Halliburton's shot is good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys. What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Turner. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Siakam for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And how about Siakam dialing it in from distance?
To the middle. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Siakam, right side. Goes up at the elbow. No good, off the front rim.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Gets the 3 to fall.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Gay outside. Outside for Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Castle. Outside Wembanyama. Fox outside. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And here's Siakam for 3. Buries it from 3. Siakam's got 6 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Wembanyama down low. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
The open shot, Halliburton. Here's Turner. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Halliburton misses. San Antonio leading by 4. Back to Vassell. Pass to Barnes. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. High post Siakam. Driving inside. And Siakam with the slam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. San Antonio on top. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close. That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
There's Nesmith with the 3. And they get it back. Bamba. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your trap shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. It's Thomas on the wing. Takes a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
They set the screen. And here's Thomas from the arc. Indiana with a rebound. And Siakam, here we go. And he makes it on the layup. Siakam's got 10.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality.
Pass to Thomas. Three-pointer. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio leading by 4. From downtown. The rebound by Bamba. And here's Indiana now. In transition, here come the Pacers. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And the Pacers making a change here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
It's Walker on the wing. Launches a 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Sohan outside. 1:57 left in the second. Thomas misses.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
There's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
The first free throw is good. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And there's the lob. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Athletic finish by Castle, getting up to meet the lob and throwing it down.
And here's Shepherd for three. Knocks down the triple. Shepherd's got 7.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Wembanyama screen. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
Pass to Johnson. O'Connell with it. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Kicks it out to Barnes. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has gotten his second bucket.
And that's confidence right there. Barnes wasting no time firing away.
Here's Shepherd. 9 points in the game. Pass to Bamba. Just 4 to shoot. 4-3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. A big group substitution here for Indiana. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Here's Walker. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. From the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so that's the end of the first half. San Antonio on top. They lead by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
On the wing, Nembhard. No good from outside. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Thomas. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Nembhard outside. Down low. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Thomas outside. Let's go with a 3. The Pacers pull it in.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Alley just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Inside. Here's Turner. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot. which is why he gets fouled.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together, and the future looks bright.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Halliburton on the wing. 7 points in the game. And down it goes. 2 points.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Halliburton, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Vassell outside. Shoots. A rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 4. Third quarter here. 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Look out!
Ruthless! How is the hoop still standing?
Ooh. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Fires it. Vassell outside. The 3 is up. And Toppin pulls it down.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Out to the right wing. Here's Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 6 points.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Throws it up high. And then Turner with the dunk.
With good range of motion, Turner flashes the ability to be an effective alley-oop option.
He drops it from range. Vassell's got his second bucket on the night.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Halliburton right side. And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spot they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, Wembanyama crashing down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Halliburton with the ball. He's got 9. Out left to the wing. Pulls it. He can't hit that time. Can't get it to drop. And so it's San Antonio closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They're
The Pacers, 49.
with 3 quarters behind us. Let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Now Thomas. Three-pointer. And Toppin pulls it down.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Pacers trail by 7. Shot clock at 6. Bamba up top. There's Neesmith with the 3. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. And here's Thomas from the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Shepard. From behind the arc. No luck on that one. San Antonio leading by 10. Thomas outside. Over Toppin. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's San Antonio with it. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Muscling at home, Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
Here's Shepard. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Thomas misses. Pacers trail by 14. Neesmith with it. Now guarded by Sohan. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. On target from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Bamba misses. On offense, here's San Antonio. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. The shot by Johnson, no good. And here is Bamba. Pass to Shepard. The 3. The kick out to Walker. And here's Toppin from the arc. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Toppin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Johnson. From outside the arc. Thomas, that's good.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
And here's Shepard for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Here's Thomas. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. It's picked off. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Neesmith. Launches it. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. So it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.